Rochelle at the Athlete Center. This video is reviewing the kettlebell overhead press, so a single arm overhead press. Now there are some foundational movements and positions that you want to be fairly proficient at before you start this. So one is being in control of your trunk. So as we press weight overhead, we want to make sure that we can control what's underneath it. So making sure that we can have our pelvis right underneath our rib cage and our rib cage right over top of our pelvis, so we're not leaning forward or leaning backwards or doing anything weird underneath a weight that's right over top of our head. We want to be able to have a straight line from that load over top of our head all the way down to our feet which are making a tripod on the ground. So we've got a nice stable base of support underneath a load overhead. So we're going to do this with a kettlebell. Now there's two primary types of kettlebells. We've got our competition bell and our more standard bell, and the main difference here is the type of grip. So when we have a smaller bell, the ball is going to sit kind of higher up on our wrist, versus with a competition bell, it's going to sit on the same spot on our hand regardless of the weight. So to do a single arm overhead press, first we need to get the weight from the ground towards our chest, and we have a couple of videos on how to do that in a clean. So we're going to have a starting position of 3 points of contact. So we've got the kettlebell sitting on our upper arm, on our wrist, and then obviously gripping in our hand. We're going to start with that thumb resting against our sternum. We're going to have a path of our weight to be almost straight up. So as I press overhead, I'm drawing almost a straight line with that ball up. So not forward or backwards, but straight up. So we're going to coordinate our breath with it. We're going to start with an inhale and then exhale to press up. Our finishing position is going to be, again, with that weight almost behind us. It's straight overhead. This would be too far behind us, and then this would be too far forward. We want everything stacked right underneath that weight. So our starting position here, feet grounded, everything stacked under the weight. Inhale, exhale to bring it overhead. Inhale, exhale to bring it overhead. So it's gonna make, as you can see, a little bit of a C shape to get around my head. I'm gonna even move my head a little bit out of the way, but we're not bringing it all the way out here. Again, it's a almost perfect straight line up. Don't let that weight drift out. This puts us in a less biomechanically advantaged position because we've got some awkward forces through here. This is going to be the most advantageous position to lift the most amount of weight over your head. So keep that weight nice and close to your body. Keep that weight positioned over top of your body to be in the safest, most efficient position for your shoulder.